Pat, we got to get through our picks here before you're out of there. I know they need that game day set for everybody else. You ready to do this?
Hell yeah, 12-9. What an electrifying start to week 5.
You're 1-0. I'm 0-1, right?
Yeah, it feels good.
Okay. The first game Sunday in Tottenham, right? Is that correct?
That's right.
Where is that?
Yep.
Where is that, Ty?
It's in the west end of London.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. So we have Giants taking on the Packers there. The Giants are what? Is that 8?
Yes, sir.
8-point underdogs. The Giants are playing the Green Bay Packers. What's going to happen here, Pat, in this game? Who are you picking?
I think Aaron Rodgers is dancing around London town with dogs. He's cutting London promos for the Green Bay Packers social media.
What?
He's a world traveler. He loves plants. He's getting a chance to perform for the European crowd for the first time, which feels like his type of crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Look for Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers to hang some points on that New York Giants Wink Martindale defense. No offense to Wink. I love him. Aaron's a vet. That team's rolling. Give me the Packers. -10 alternate spread if we need to make it happen.
Okay, I like that, man. I'm going to have to stay with you here on the Packers. I think I saw that video of Aaron and the nice dog over there. He's doing well. Got to sleep on the flight over most likely. So, yeah, Packers -8 for me. And then we head into Seattle's going to New Orleans to play the Saints as Pat's throwing back his plunger hat that some guy got him. Is that a thing in Kansas, the old plunger deal going through your head?
I just hucked that thing 60 yards, though.
Definitely 60.
Definitely 50 at least, 40, maybe 30, 25. I like the Packers. Let's go. Let's move on. Seahawks, Saints, AJ? Is that
Seahawks, Saints, yeah. What is that, 5.5?
Yep.
5.5-point dogs the Seahawks are. Who you got?
What's going on? Quarterback there?
Geno Smith. Probably going to be MVP.
The
Saints.
I know. I'm talking Seahawks.
Nobody has the answer? Saints? Is it Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton, I think, is still the starter, yeah.
Give me Andy Dalton and the Saints -5.5, just because it feels like we're supposed to bet on the Seahawks. I'm going to go ahead and do that whole thing.
You know what? I'm going with you. I'm taking Saints at 5.5 as well. And then we're going to go to Pittsburgh, traveling to Buffalo to play the Bills. Pittsburgh, 14-point dogs. A lot has been made of this whole double-digit spread. It's Pittsburgh are the underdogs. What are we doing here? Who are you picking, Pat?
Poyer's out in that one.
I know. Poyer's
and
out.
Dawson Knox.
14 seems like a lot. Kenny Pickett at the helm.
I absolutely love, the Buffalo Bills. Not as much as Bleacher Report loves the Buffalo Bills or a basement loves the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I certainly love the Buffalo Bills. But Mike Tomlin ain't losing by more than 14, right? Not at this stage of the season with a brand new quarterback. Kenny Pickett's first start isn't going to be a big-time blowout. Kenny Pickett ain't like that. Can't spell Pickett without it. And he's got it. Give me the Steelers +14. I love it.
All right. You know what? You sold me on that one. I'm going to have to go with the Steelers +14 because of your Kenny Pickett line right there at the end. Now we move on to Chicago, traveling to Minnesota to play the Vikings. The Bears are 7.5-point dogs against the Vikings and the Fighting Kirk Cousins. What are you going to do here?
Who do you like?
I like the Vikings here at -7.5. But I don't know, though. I don't love the spread. I think that's a lot of points. Anything can happen, but – yeah, I like the Vikings.
All right, I'll take the Bears then on that.
All right, good. 7.5. That's a bunch, man. Okay, Houston.
Well, Kirk's 3-1 for the first time. He could ride that into another win, which I think he will. But give me the Bears 7.5. Eberflus will keep that thing close.
Okay, here we go. Houston travels to Jacksonville to play the Jags. Houston is still the only winless team so far in the NFL. They do have a tie, but they are 7-point dogs against the Jags in Jacksonville. What are you going to do?
Oh,
tough one, man. Good line here.
The Texans have let me down, haven't they? Haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
But the Jags last week against the Eagles, did they come back down to earth? Or are they give me the Jags -7?
Here we go. I got the Jags -7 too. I was going to take them all along. I thought for sure you'd take the Texans there.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Did you even know these teams were playing before these graphics came up?
Okay, here we go. Dolphins traveling to New York, New Jersey area to play the Jets here. Dolphins 3-point favorites. Uh-oh, what are we doing here?
Possible Teddy B revenge game.
Oh, no.
Hey, give me Zach Wilson. Okay. Bob Saleh.
Hell yeah.
And the Jets at +3. I know I'm friends I don't know if we're friends, but Christian Wilkins, I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah.
He seems to be an absolute dog out of Clemson. He grabs some dongs every once in a while and gets, scrappy in the pile. I like what that Dolphins team is doing. I think they're better with Tua in there than Teddy. Teddy seemed to lack a little bit of accuracy when he got in the game last week. That's not good with Salah's defense and Sauce Gardner cooking back there. Give me the Jets +3.
All right, I like that pick. I like the Dolphins here at -3 on the road. I think Teddy is a guy that you want to have as a backup QB. The guy's a starter in the league. He's been a starter. Dolphins -3 here. Moving on. Atlanta goes to Tampa Bay.
Is it because you seen the Jets live and you thought they were so terrible? Is that what?
I thought the Jets were pretty good live, and I think Zach Wilson is pretty good too. But I just like what Teddy is doing, and I like Tyreek told the reporter, "Hey, I put up numbers with you, bud. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback for me. I'm going to make plays."
Connor, he did not think the Jets were pretty. That was when the Bengals went in there and just shit all over Mangold Celebration. You remember that?
I mean, we know what this guy does. He's lying through his teeth. Okay, we know the Jets stink. I'm very surprised that AJ even had the gourd to sit on that chair and say that the Jets were pretty good when he went and saw them, because they're not.
They're pretty good. They won a football game
Well,
last
I
week.
think they're good enough to be within +3. They just beat the Steelers last week.
Yeah.
That's a great win, but
Great program
and
over
they
there.
do
They're
lead
2
the
and
league.
2.
And,
Jets are a good football team. I watch them. They are top 5 probably.
Especially
in the
with
league.
Zach Wilson. He's a guy. He's a dude.
Garrett Wilson
He's a
is
dog.
actually really good.
Oh, he is. I know. I agree.
beat
They
them.
Jets have players, man. Let's just see if they can put it together. I don't know. So we're moving on.
Yeah, I think so.
right.
I like the Jets. I hope they don't stink.
Atlanta
Especially this
at
week.
Tampa. What's going to happen with Tom Brady? He's 10-point favorites, man. Okay. Atlanta's
Yeah,
traveling
Atlanta.
there. You in Atlanta?
Todd Bowles missed practice for personal reasons. Tom allegedly has missed stuff for personal reasons. This is the NFL, okay? I understand they're the greatest and there's a lot of talent. It's hard to win games. The Atlanta Falcons, Artie Smith's dad is a bazillionaire. He's sleeping at the facility. He ain't ever fucking missing a practice, okay? He ain't at the stage of his career or life to miss anything. I think the Falcons are a driven team. +10 is a lot of points in a
No
division
Kyle
game.
Pitts. No Kyle Pitts. No Cordell Patterson.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but winner is the top of the division, so it feels like a little extra motivation for
Ooh.
Atlanta while
10
Tampa's
is a
out to
lot,
lunch.
man. 10 points.
And
And
see you guys. Good luck in class, all right? All right, guys.
backup
Give me the
running.
Falcons +10.
All right, I like the Falcons here +10. I just think it's too many points. Evie, here we go. Detroit traveling to New England to take on Boston Connor's squad. Oh, boy. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens either way in this game. The Lions are 3.5-point dogs, right, in New England. Is this Axel Hoyer? No, Zappy is going to start.
Yeah, Mac has not been ruled out yet, but yeah, Axel
Okay.
is off. Bailey Zappi would be starting, and I believe DeAndre Swift has also been ruled out. Not sure about him on St. Brown.
Ooh, okay. What do you think here, Pat?
I don't know this one.
Here's what I'll say real quick.
I know what I know.
This is what the Lions do. Zappy gets his first start in the NFL. Take every single one of his overs. He will throw 4 touchdowns. He will throw for 500 yards, and the Lions will lose. This is why the Lions are the NFL, because they allow other players to do this. I promise you. I've
Bless you.
seen it so many times.
He's self-handicapping, but at the end of the day, it is a Bill Belichick defense versus Jared Goff. Just going to throw that out there.
Patricia revenge game.
Oh, Matty P. Revenge.
Jared Goff putting up numbers this year, though.
Patricia with the Italian flag on his chest,
That's right.
Yep.
What if MC?
just like this Irish bell here or Italian bell here.
I mean,
Give
that-
me
What do you got? Come on.
They had a pick 6 against Rodgers. I feel like they might get one against
What if
Goff.
MCDC walks across the field, slaps Patricia in the face, and yells for Detroit?
Hell yeah.
Probably will.
Then they go down right there.
And also for Detroit, the F, the O, the R, and the D will all be in the same color. Then Detroit to just put over 4 as well.
I love that.
IQ Sheila.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
I got Lions +3.5.
Go to hell.
Thank you. Khan bailed on the Patriots 3 weeks ago, and he's getting mad at me.
That's
for
not
picking
true.
against them.
Overreaction Monday. I want Lamar Jackson. Sue me.
Give me the Lions.
Come on. No.
Holy
I don't want to give that. I don't want that game to be one that I give up to you in this whole
All
thing.
right.
I honestly have no clue how that game's going to go. I have zero
Guess
fucking
what?
idea.
Neither
how
do
that
they.
game's
They
gonna
don't
go.
know either. So we're all in the same boat. Titans traveling to Washington. Carl Wentz, man, I think he's due. It's time. He's heating up. That's why he's 2.5-point dogs at home against the Titans. Which way you leaning?
Give me the Titans.
Yeah.
What? Because I got to watch him play last week. Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry again. And although Ryan Tannehill is always talked about as a guy who isn't at the top of the fucking charts for everything, he is certainly not Carson Wentz. No offense to Carson Wentz. Ryan Tannehill will manage a game. I think Titans defense is trying to figure it out. They were able to get some big time stops against the Colts last week. I think they'll be opportunistic against Commanders. Give me the Titans -2.5. I like them a lot on the road.
Yeah, this is a game. For a second, I thought about picking Washington. Oh, this is one of those that they could find a way to put a game together and win, but I have to go against that. I like Tennessee. I like what Vrabel. He knows the team needs to win for sure right now. So I'm going Tennessee at -2.5 here against Washington. Moving on, Chargers traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns here. Chargers 2.5-point favorites in Cleveland, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Myles
Who do you
Garrett
like?
will play, I believe.
What'd you say, Connor?
I think Myles Garrett is playing this week, and just keep in mind the Chargers are rolling with a backup left tackle for the rest of the season.
Give me the Browns. Give me the Browns for sure. I like the Browns at home. I like Brownie the Elf sending me gifts. Okay, not won me over yet, but he's close. I'll take the Browns +2.5.
All right, I like the Chargers at -2.5 here. And then we're going Niners, Panthers. What's happening in Carolina, man? What?
Camp O'Neal.
Oh, someone
Yeah,
ringing?
it's right
Oh, it's
here.
going off.
Did someone climb the bell tower?
No, Mason
No,
Crosby
I
hit
don't-
it.
Is there somebody in there?
It's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, top
Oh,
of the
it's
hour.
automated. It's automated. It's
Oh,
automated.
there's a bell tower at Centerville High School with like 3 different steel beams you can try to climb up and ring the bell. It's like a big deal. The other deal.
Sweet.
Well, that's old school.
Thank you.
I don't know if they got that here, kids.
We
I
don't
think
need an
they got
automated
technology.
bell. What do they probably runs off an app?
Yeah, whoa.
The last one was pretty pissed off. It was pretty boom. It sounded like the Undertaker was about to fucking walk right down that hill.
Oh, I wish.
It sounded like it's only 1 o'clock though over here Central Time. So you only get one of the big bones. Could you imagine if the smoke would have came and the purple lighting would have came out here and Undertaker rose up in the middle of that fucking hill and walked right down here? What a moment that would be. That
Oh
would be
my
amazing.
God.
What a moment.
I should try to get
It
that
did
to
not
happen
happen.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
It did not happen. It sounded like it.
Hey, Niners at Carolina. What do you think here? You think Baker's going to find a way to get it going?
Niners. Enough. I mean, sorry about it, Rule. I
Yeah.
apologize, pal. Give me the Niners.
Niners -6.5 for me as well. We're moving on to the Eagles against the Cardinals. Eagles are 5.5-point favorites on the road against Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. This one's a bit surprising. Okay, who you have?
Coach Sirianni was on the show this week. Give me the Eagles. I don't
Yep.
care what that spread would have been. I would have taken the Eagles, although this does feel like a game where the Cardinals just show up out of nowhere and nobody really understands why or how. And it's like, oh, are the Cardinals back? We don't know. I like the Eagles, though, -5.5, strictly because Sirianni came on the show and was awesome. AJ, your thoughts?
He was awesome, and I appreciate him coming on the show, but I'm going with the Cardinals here, -5.5. I think it could be maybe a 3-point win for the Eagles. That's all I'm
Plus.
hoping.
Yeah, no,
You
bold
had this-
move. You're
plus
taking
5.5.
minus. No, you just said minus, so you have a
Okay,
minus
cool.
5.5.
Let's go to the next game. Then give me minus, whatever.
Hey, you're feeling the
Cowboys
same way I'm
against
feeling about the
Rams.
Cardinals, huh?
I feel like the Cardinals, it's like boom or bust. Like, I feel like if Kyler's on and he's making people miss and he's accurate, bam, they can figure it out.
Yeah, there was that stat about them in the first half. I think they're last in scoring in the first half, and then in the second half, they're like top 10. So first half Philly seems to be a great bet as well.
You good there? Okay. Dallas traveling to play the Rams here. Dallas, what, 5.5-point dogs? Okay.
Yep.
Cooper Rush still in the lineup, right? Dak not quite healthy yet enough to play?
Do I fall for this again? Do I? What do we do?
What do you mean?
What do we do?
I mean, Micah Parsons on that O-line, what we just saw from San Fran.
Dude, I know. But the Rams, they seem like the team that just has so much hope, because they just want to do. I saw Aaron Donald say he's addicted to the confetti.
Yeah.
He's addicted to the confetti.
They got
He's
dogs.
a guy. He trains with knives. Matthew Stafford seems to be completely out of sort. Allen Robinson doesn't get the ball. Give me Cooper Cush in the Cowboys to make this thing a 5-0 run for Cooper Rush.
Wow, let's
What's
go.
the line again? The
5.5.
Cowboys are 5.5-point dogs?
Yes.
All right, I'll take the Cowboys here on the road against the Rams. Let's see what happens. Me and you both. I feel like we're agreed on too many picks. And then our last one, that's a Sunday night game, right? Bengals traveling to Baltimore to take on Lamar and the Ravens. The Ravens are 3.5-point favorites at home. What are you thinking?
I think the thing about this particular game is we just learned that Joe Burrow gets knocked out all the time
Yeah.
in a game. Just learned that in Colin Cowherd show, the Colin Cowherd podcast, brought to you by Logan Schwaim's Volume Sports Network.
Oh, yeah.
Well said.
Right.
Well said.
Joey Burrow is very good on that. Joey Burrow opened up a little bit about concussions, about not remembering an entire second half. I'd like to let Joey Burrow know we all get it. You're tough. Okay, he's an incredibly tough guy. Likes to take hits because that's football. He's from Ohio, so we all know what type of human he is inside and out because he is from Ohio. But the whole thought of this guy just being one of the toughest dudes of all time has been cemented. We appreciate you, Joe Burrow. Let's not take any big hits. With that being said, I like Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to bounce back after the piss-poor ending of last week. Give me Baltimore at home, strictly because they're at home. And Baltimore, Lamar's still got to run for that bag. And Jimmy's Famous Seafood is still serving, still serving all their shit.
That's right.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, all right. With that being said, I'm going to take Cincinnati on the road at plus 3.5. I think they find a way to keep it close. Man, I love Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, their defense, Logan Wilson run that middle read. Lamar is awesome. Lamar is going to make his plays like he always does, but I think the Bengals find a way to make a couple more plays. Joe Burrow plays well, Pat. So Bengals for that one for me. Good job.
Right.
Good job.
You too, AJ. You've done fantastic in the studio. Please don't break everything. It seems like you've attempted to already.
Yep.
To all the boys and you, AJ, incredible week this week, boys. Honestly.
Great
week.
Hell yeah.
Incredible week.
what
Have
I'm
fun
saying, boys?
tomorrow, man. Have fun the rest of the day.
I will. It's going to be chilly. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to go to Herb Street's kids game, hop on that plane with them.
Oh, you want to go to Cincinnati? Go to St. X? St. X, that's where Kuechly went. St. Xavier's big-time high school, man.
Yeah, remember, still high school football,
Thank
though.
you.
So,
Thank They're all really good people. I need to study up for tomorrow so I can impress these folks and for TCU. Let's hope we hit all of our bets that we were riding on together because it seemed like we were on the same side a lot. Let's enjoy the weekend. Let's have an incredible Friday night. And I can't thank you enough, AJ, for doing what you do, pal.